Saraswati Vidyalaya Union High School and Junior College welcomes all the students of Standard 8. In today's English Bal Bharati lesson, the last leaf, we are going to study further about Jhansi. In the last part, we have seen that how Jhansi is ill with pneumonia and Jhansi thinks that when the last ivy leaf will fall, she will also go away from this world. Let us continue further, students. Sue told Behrman about Jhansi's fancy. Old Behrman was shocked that anyone could have such idiotic imaginings. What? He cried. Are there people in the world foolish enough to die because of leaves dropping off from a vine? I have not heard of such a thing. Why did you allow this thought to enter her brain? She is very ill and weak, said Sue. The fever has made her mind full of fancies. This place is not good for Miss Jhansi. Some day I'll paint a masterpiece and we shall all go away. Yes, said Behrman. Jhansi was sleeping when the two went upstairs. Sue showed Behrman the ivy vine that Jhansi saw through the window. They looked at each other for a moment without speaking and then began their work. Outside, a cold rain was falling continuously, mingled with snow. Sue closed the window. So, students, when Sue went and told Behrman about Jhansi's thinking, then Behrman was shocked. He told Sue that can anyone have such a thinking that just because the leaves are falling and the idea that the falling of the leaves is connected to one's living and death. How can one equate the falling of the leaves to one's death? He was shocked. Behrman was shocked. How could anyone have such idiotic imaginings? I have not heard of such a thing. Then he also asked Sue, why did you allow this thought to enter Jhansi's brain? Then Sue explained, because Jhansi was very ill and weak. The fever has made her mind full of these fancies, full of these imaginations. Then Behrman said that someday I will paint a masterpiece. Now, students, masterpiece means the most valuable or outstanding work of art. So he said, someday I will paint a masterpiece. Then he can get lots of money and then he will go away from this place and he will also take these two struggling artists with him. So, Behrman was a good person. So he said that he will take them also with him when he will become a rich person, when he will become successful in his art. Now, both of them, that is Behrman and Sue, they went upstairs and Sue showed Behrman that ivy vine that Jhansi was seeing every day through the window. And for a moment, both of them, that is Behrman and Sue, looked at each other. Then Behrman saw that outside there was cold rain falling. It was mixed, mingled means mixed with snow. Even snowfall was there. And then Sue closed the window. That time Jhansi was sleeping. Now let's continue further. Next morning, when Sue woke up, she found that Jhansi was staring at the closed window again with dull, wide open eyes. Open the window, I want to see, she ordered. Sue obeyed. But lo, even after the rain and the fierce wind that blew throughout the night, there yet stood against the brick wall one ivy leaf. It was the last on the vine, still dark green near its stem, but with its edges tinted with yellow. It hung bravely from a branch, some 20 feet above the ground. It is the last one, said Johnsy. I thought it would surely fall during the night. I heard the wind. It will fall today and I shall die at the same time. So, next morning, when Sue woke up, she found that Johnsy was staring again out of the window with dull, wide open eyes. And then Johnsy ordered Sue to open the window, which Sue obeyed. And then Johnsy saw that there was one last leaf left on the ivy vine, and it stood there against the fierce rain, the wind, throughout the night. That leaf was still dark green near its stem, with its edges tinted, means slightly colored with yellow, and it hung bravely on that branch some 20 feet above the ground. It was the last leaf left, Johnsy thought, and as soon as it will fall, then she will also die at the same time. This is what Johnsy was thinking, and she continued with her this thinking. Now let's see further. Johnsy was preparing herself for the last journey that one makes alone. The feeling was very strong within her. The ties of Sue's friendship and other things on earth became loose one by one. The day wore away, but even through the twilight, they could see the last ivy leaf clinging to its stem against the wall. At night again, the wind raged and the rain poured. Next day, when it was light enough, Johnsy asked Sue to open the window. The ivy leaf was still there. So students, we can see that Johnsy had made up her mind that when the last leaf will fall, she will die. And she was preparing herself for the last journey that one makes alone. Slowly the ties of friendship on the earth were becoming loose one by one. Then the day wore away, and even through the twilight, means soon after sunset but before it is dark, she could see that the lone ivy leaf was still clinging to its stem against the wall. Full night the wind raged, means it flew with anger. The rain poured, and then soon the next day, when it was light enough, Johnsy asked Sue to open the window, but to her surprise, the ivy leaf was still there. So we can see that the ivy leaf was still there even through the full night. When wind was there, the rain was pouring, the leaf was still there and it had not fallen. So in the next part we will continue what happens, what change takes place into the thinking of Johnsy and how she could overcome her difficulties and a positive attitude develops in her. Thank you.